-2 degrees out. I lost the glove. It's -2 degrees out, and unfortunately our neighbor's tractor wouldn't start. Just had some issues, the fuel gelled on him. So we're gonna go and help him.
think I need to be on this side because we got to go to the right, right?
Push the back end.
That's what I was thinking. Because the back end should be lighter, right?
It should be, yeah. Yeah, let's try it. See if it'll slide.
Okay.
Slid over. I'm sorry, there's not gonna be a lot of cam work happening today. It's just so cold. If I put the camera out there, the battery's gonna go dead almost right away. the curb stopping us. The edge of that concrete up there. Making it hard to Bale in the back. I don't have enough weight. Ice. We tried to video all the different things that we've done through this winter cold snap, and unfortunately the GoPro batteries just don't last long. I'm actually using my phone right now, but the batteries on the GoPro just kept dying. It was so cold. It got down to -12 was the coldest temp we experienced, plus whatever the wind chill was. I don't know honestly what the wind chill was. It was frigid. It was so cold that we actually used the big Allis. You've seen us feeding hay for Kevin, and we actually ended up doing it for Jason too because his truck gelled up. Our truck gelled up at one point, but Kevin, his tractor gelled up. They did get it ungelled, and they got it running again, so he's in good shape. Jason's got his truck running again. Quick picture here of a calf that we caught and had to get mom back with it. The cold weather is really hard on the animals. Nothing bad happened for us, fortunately, other than my truck gelling up. We were very blessed. It was a really good experience as far as seeing how the barn was going to work for this cold weather. That's the coldest weather. That weather actually set a record for South Central Missouri. -12 was the coldest it's been since 1887. So it was definitely pretty good. These guys just finished up one bale and they're working on the others. They've got 5 of them out. The bottle lambs, they actually got extended on their milk just because of how cold it was. But this week they're getting kicked off. This weekend, I guess. And everybody's got water. We had to go to this method of watering because the hose would freeze no matter how we tried to set it up to where they would be drinking it quicker. Didn't matter. So basically we take this hose off that we connect our hydrant. We take it off, run it into the house, and then you leave it in the utility sink, and then we'd come back out here 2 or 3 times a day just to make sure they had plenty of water. But as you can see, the barn and everything worked out really well in here. The cameras worked out really well. We could check on them without coming to bother them, get them all bothered, thinking that they're getting drained. So it's, like I said, we were pretty blessed. We did get a chance to go sledding. The kids, I'll show you their hay fort there's one right there. You want to show them your fort? Okay. So the kids we piled up some snow from the driveway so that they could make themselves a little fort. And I forgot to turn the lights off. They really enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm sorry, we really did want to get some footage for you because tractors, even going down hills, or up hills with the snow on them and everything else, it is tricky. And I went down one hill. I had 2 bales on the front forks on this tractor, and I had one on the bale and roller back here. And I had to put them all on the ground in order to stop myself going down the hill because the tractor just didn't have enough traction to stop itself going down the hill. But nobody got hurt, no damage, no equipment got damaged, nothing like that. Unfortunately, sometimes the stuff that we got to do to feed animals, and whenever animals are outside being fed, it's far more important for them to have windbreaks and everything else, just because of how cold it was, how frigid it is. Because as they're having calves, if they don't have some way to protect themselves from that weather, then the calves are definitely not going to make it, and it's actually going to be really hard on the heifers themselves, because like I said, this is abnormally cold temps. Not saying these animals can't survive in this weather, but it's a little different when they're acclimatized to, you know, like a 20 or a 15 degree coldest temperature for them. It's a lot different than whenever it's -12 and that's the coldest temperature, and it's like that for a while. So George got to stay with the sheep a lot. I know that he would probably be all right in that cold weather, but it was just so cold, and he was running around and playing and really enjoying the snow. But boy, just worried about him, so we stuffed, not stuffed I guess, we trapped him inside the barn so he couldn't leave, just to protect him from the wind. And then Cheyenne and Gage made a pretty cool snow fort.
This one actually fits me.
Yep, so she can climb in there and get protected from snowballs hitting them.
I dug it.
And then they had another one over here, but it collapsed on them.
So this one's gonna be Gage.
Yeah, so Gage is making a new one. I think he's gonna finish it today.
And into our snowball storage.
Oh, it's snowball storage. That's good thinking.
I wanted it.
That's good. Now I know where it's at, and you guys do too. So remember, if you show up and there's this mound of snow is still there, you might get attacked with snowballs. But that's gonna lead us to our last part. Trailer's hooked up, even in the cold weather and the snowy roads. We're going to pick something special up, and you're gonna have to see it in the next video. Like I said, I'm sorry we didn't get very much footage. I did put as much as I could in here that we got. The GoPro batteries, I mean, within 5 minutes they were dead because of the cold. They were fully charged before we came out. We even tried it again thinking that maybe we didn't charge them all the way. Didn't matter, they just died. It was just so frigid. The heat in the tractor actually wasn't getting that warm, as you've seen in that video. So I mean, it was cold, and that was with the we even covered up the radiator, majority of it on the tractor. It still didn't get very warm. I mean, it was just that cold. But other than that, hey, I hope y'all are doing all right. Pray for the people that lost power and water and the live. You know, there's with extreme weather like this, bad things do happen, and just praying for those families. Make sure they hopefully they get through it all right with minimal loss. And other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed week.